Xin chào mọi người và chào mừng mọi người quay trở lại với Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Chúng ta sẽ vào luôn trong game, không nói nhiều nữa bởi vì chúng ta đang ở cái đoạn mình yêu thích nhất ở trong tựa game, đó chính là phiên tòa lớp học. Thì cái lý do mà mình quay lại cái game này để chơi thử cho bản thân mình, đây là lần đầu tiên mình chơi nha, lúc trước là mình xem gameplay thôi. Cái lý do mà coi như mình quay lại cái game này, dù mình biết qua hết tất cả gameplay rồi ấy, biết qua hết tất cả gameplay của phần 1, phần 2 và phần 3 rồi, nhưng mà vẫn quay lại mình chơi cho cái kênh của mình, đó chính là ở cái phần phiên tòa xét xử của phần 1. Tất cả những phiên tòa xét xử của phần 1 mình hoàn toàn quên mất hết rồi, chứ còn phần 2, phần 3 thì mình vẫn còn nhớ một chút đâu đó. Nhưng mà bây giờ thì chúng ta sẽ bắt đầu vô luôn. Đúng rồi, với lại mình có cho bản thân mình tìm hết tất cả những cái hộp quà ở trong game này để có hết tất cả, đưa hết tất cả cho bản thân mình cái đồ dùng, để mà coi như cái hữu dụng duy nhất của cái đồ dùng đó cũng chỉ là coi như khi mà mình tương tác với lại các nhân vật ở trong cái thời gian rảnh rỗi, free time, cái sự kiện thời gian rảnh, free time event là coi như cho họ đồ thôi, cho nên là cũng không có to tát gì cả. Cho nên mình nghĩ là coi như mình không muốn bỏ thời gian này để tìm mấy cái đồ này để ngồi roll hết một đống tiền mà để lấy mấy cái đồ đó. Cho nên là mình muốn bỏ qua skip qua cái phần đó, mình lấy cái hết đồ luôn. Cái này do không liên quan tới cốt chính nó kìa, còn cái free time event để cho vui thôi. Ok, bây giờ thì mình sẽ bắt đầu luôn nè. Nói làm nhảm đủ rồi. You late Makoto, we've all been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are. Ai cũng nghĩ mình là kẻ giết người.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. Okay. Because we are convinced I did it. Nhưng bản thân mình biết là coi như mình không phải là người giết Sayaka. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then who is the killer? Vậy thì ai là kẻ giết người? Nhạc hay đó. The one who murdered Sayaka. Cái người giết Sayaka. Thật sự là có phải là một trong tất cả những bọn mình ở đây, tất cả những người chúng ta ở đây.
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided.
Phiên tòa.
I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Phải đi thôi tụi bay. Thấy tất cả mọi người rồi. Món đồ chứ đi.
What?
Whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh?
Impossible.
We're the group with this class trial thing, huh?
You know?
If you want to confess, I guess now it's time to do it. I'm telling you didn't do it, huh? Đâu phải mình đâu. Sakura.
Hey!
There's no point sitting around here, settle your resolve and step into the future. Nói hay đấy. Let's get started.
Got it!
Relax, I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way. Let me Taka, but fuck you, Taka.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, in the end, I wasn't able to do anything. To do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her? Cách duy nhất thôi.
What the heck?
Bảo tồn cho mạng sống của tất cả mọi người ở đây. I can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now. Toko, being so insistent, even though you obviously killed her. Very impressive. Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence? Đâu tôi ra không trả lời lại. Thì gì đó chứng minh sự trong sạch của mình đi chứ. Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. Béo. So the school basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Naegi's final curtain call. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Fat ass man. Well then, the time's finally come. You ready? Chuẩn rồi. I'm ready, bitch. Ôi, lần run đi qua. thôi. Guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well then.
Let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea. Đó rồi. Are you scared? Bạn sợ à? Bạn sợ à? No, scare isn't quite right. Said before, it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this cave yourself. This case is yourself. You don't, and you'll come to grips with the truth. You need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raise my voice to try and give myself courage, I turn trembling with anticipation toward the elevator. With each step forward, I can feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Yeah, faster and faster, my boy. Mãi đây nào. Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors closed. Finally stepped on, the doors closed, and the elevator started to move. Di chuyển thôi. The steel box ascended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh,
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us and further into the bowels of the school. Đẹp đấy. Tới rồi. You finally arrived. Tới rồi sao? What do you think? Doesn't it just feel like a real courtroom? Một phiên tòa thật sự hả? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down.
Yoo-hoo!
Hurry up now. Hurry up. Okay. We did what he said and found our seats. Whoa. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. Oh, đứng quanh như thế này. Hay đấy. It was set up so that everyone can see everyone else, which also meant it would be easy for anyone to transfer their attention and unease onto anyone else. Mình đang nhìn xung quanh đấy. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. So the curtain on our first case opened. màn của vụ án đầu tiên của chúng ta bắt đầu. Không phải màn mà là coi như bắt đầu hiện ra. Dỡ xuống. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. A deadly class trial. Xếp lại ta từ đây thôi. Chắc bắt đầu từ ngay khúc đầu này luôn. Ok thì chắc mình sẽ xem qua hết tất cả lại cái này lần nữa. Ok chắc là set skill là cái gì đây? Nói chung không có skill nào cả, không cho mình mở hết mấy skill rồi cho mình, vì cái này nó liên quan tới cái đoạn tòa án. Cái đó để bỏ qua cũng được. Tao liền không sao. Ok.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Okay.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Xem tụi có quay hay không thôi. Ok, tiếp tục nè.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Cách đó không hiệu
Don't
quả
be
đâu
a
cô em.
goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
What the fuck?
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Học sinh thứ sáu.
Oh,
Fuck
no
yeah.
reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Nói lao. Lần này mình phải spoil luôn. Thật sự có 16 người.
Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get
Nhưng mà
ready to
chỉ nói
get
được chừng đó thôi.
started.
Là bởi vì cái game thứ hai, cái game phần 2 và phần 3 đều có đúng 16 người.
First
cái
up
game
is
đầu
the
tiên
case
có 15 người.
summary. Now, let
Cái
the
game phải xảy lại
class
rồi.
trial begin.
Ok, bắt đầu thôi. It's about to begin the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me, everyone's lives are on the line. Non-stop debate. Ok. Ok, để nghe thôi nào. Ok, without pause, ok. Ok, trong cái phần này là coi như tất cả mọi người sẽ bắt đầu kiểu tranh luận với nhau, mình phải tìm ra điểm sai nó. No, that's wrong, kiểu thế. Tells you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you have to use your truth bullets. Nhắm rồi. Mouse button. Tới rồi. Evidence of a struggle. Okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
Okay.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Okay, trong phòng
In
Makoto.
the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Sai.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. Phê quá Makoto.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Không có gì đâu Chihiro. Waifu của mình không sao cả.
Okay, so what's next?
Okay, so what's
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Mình làm sao để nhắm nhỉ? Hold down the shift key in order to speed up the text. Mình chỉ có thể nhắm thẳng vào được. You have to present. So you're choosing classmates, fast forward. Double period, you should hold on shift in order to speed up the text. Ok, vậy là mình vẫn trong game này vẫn chưa thể nhắm được.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Tất nhiên là anh trai. Tiếp theo là vũ khí gây án. Kitchen knife set. Lại chỉ có một cái này thôi.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon!
So the killer used some random knife they had on him. How could anyone do something like that? That son of a bitch!
Không, mình nghĩ cái đó là đúng rồi. Well, I feel like what's just heard is different from what I already know. Okay, lại nè.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of without a doubt.
So the killer used some random knife they had?
No, bro.
No, that's wrong.
Cái bộ dao trong bếp.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Whoa, what the fuck, Leon?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Trong phòng
Hold on a second.
Mình nghĩ người đó bình tĩnh, có vẻ hơi... Nói chung là có vẻ như là có hơi sót xịt. Có vẻ ai cũng nghi ngờ mình thì cũng đúng, nhưng mà
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
Chuẩn. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere. This wing wasn't fine. I know damn well I'm not the killer. Yeah, I know damn well I'm not the fucking killer, bro. Okay. Concentrate. Oh, bây giờ mình mới được nhắm vào nè. While you can concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer. Okay. Steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes focus gauge. Concentrate. With the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. Don't need to rush. Vẫn đang quay. Okay, mình vẫn đang quay. Just to make sure, you know. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay. Make your argument. Always account, huh? Okay.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right?
Always account.
He did it in secret when nobody was in the dining hall.
Sai.
No, that's wrong.
Đó đã thấy mình trong trong phòng ăn rồi.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Shut up,
Well,
bitch.
what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you think the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
Chuẩn, mình clear.
You don't think so?
Không, you don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
Ok, chuẩn rồi đó.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Ấy, trời ơi, nói rồi, vô tội.
Okay, then what about this?
Gì nữa?
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl?
Idiot swimmer girl?
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Ok, thằng nào giết thì mới được ra khỏi đây thôi, chứ có đồng phạm cũng như không.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case.
Ok, nói thẳng luôn, không có đồng phạm.
Did I say that out loud?
Oh shit, wow.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
Whoa.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
Huh?
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's right.
Sakura nói đấy. Yeah, right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis. You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
Chuẩn.
So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
Sakura đâu phải boy đâu, đang nói gì đó cô.
I'm a girl.
Oh fuck. You fucked up, you fucked up,
Oh
bitch.
my gosh,
You
I'm so
fucked
sorry.
up. Thôi. Ủa, hết cứu.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Là ai?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Sayaka?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Ooh. Interesting. Phải là Sayaka.
My God! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
Sayaka là người lấy dao.
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
The person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
Oh, cũng đúng.
See? He did do it after all.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
The fuck, bitch? Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
Kêu cô cứu mình rồi.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Nói mình Handman Gambit. Okay. Okay. Right order. You shoot down the wrong letters, you suffer damage, okay. Then good luck, have fun. Something that should have been but cái gì đó, cái gì đó đáng lẽ phải ở trong vụ án hiện trường của vụ án. Cái gì? À, tóc, đúng rồi. Ok.
Now I understand.
Cái tóc đúng rồi. Có tóc ở hiện trường.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Ha ha ha! Yes, very true, very true! Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Hey.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Yeah, Makoto.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
Sao cười kìa.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
The killer struggle getting into the bedroom and the evidence that proves is... Đúng rồi. Cái phòng của mình bị lỗi mà. Đây nè. Là cái này phải không? Got broken. Ah, fuck, cái dưới kia chứ. Ok. Cái dưới này cái gì?
I got it!
Ok.
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
Hey, đừng nói với tao, mình không biết tay nắm cửa.
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh, yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay, then let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Yuriko said it was a bewildering map. I didn't notice that at first. Is that true? Is that the key point here? It's a bit more learning, but not so debate. Okay. Cái gì đây? Result going up. Okay. No matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie of contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Okay. Use a true bullet on the wrong one. And not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Fuck. Now this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or conditions. Okay. And good luck and fun. Ok, bắt đầu sẽ có những cái lời nói dối ở đây. Mình chọn là cái lời nói dối vẫn đúng kìa. Bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door, because Sayaka had locked it.
And finally, the culprit had Sayaka cornered.
And to finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it. We already know the answer.
Đánh. So this is my bathroom door when open.
The
Đó nè.
Incident took place in the Sayaka was first. She then fled into the.
Then the killer ran and they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
Break. Okay.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door.
Yeah, siêu xui xẻo các kiểu nhưng mà lần này mình nghĩ cái này không phải là sự xui xẻo, cái này có thể chính là sự may mắn ấy chứ, vì nó trở thành một cái manh mối lớn.
That's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
One detail, something the killer didn't know. For some reason, they were convinced the door was locked. Which means the important detail the killer didn't know was trong phòng Sayaka, trong phòng fuck.
Shoot!
Mình ngu rồi. Oh, bitch. Đọc lại thôi kìa. The crime took place in my
I got it!
my room.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
Phải nói thế mới đúng rồi.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's
Phải suy nghĩ hơn.
inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door open.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Kê chưa tô cô bitch. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Không, phải lưu trước khi thoát.
But
Giờ phải thoát.
what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Bố tầm bậy là đi tông hết cả đám nghe anh trai.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well,
Sao?
I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Ms. Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, Trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Xin lỗi mập điệp nhưng mà bạn không phải nhân vật chính.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
The reason there's no way Sayaka invited her to go into the room. I already have the answer. Phải cái này không ta? Từ từ. Nghĩ là cái này.
I got it!
Okay.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
The same goes to you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh?
Đây rồi.
Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
What if rồi?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Sao? Whoa. Từ từ. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplate to make sure you don't get the wrong room. Okay, say like that. Something I want to talk to you about. Just sit still in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Cái này của Seika luôn à. Tôi hoàn toàn không biết được cái này luôn.
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room. Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Yeah. Lao cho.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Sao ta?
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very
Nói
well
đi
then.
Celeste.
Pay attention.
Okay. Tới rồi. Dorm nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
The reason the killer went to my room and not Sayaka's, despite what the note said, must be because...
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
Switch at some point.
They would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the
Cái nào
note,
ta?
it specifically says, my room.
Cái này. Oh shit. Ngu rồi. Bình tĩnh.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
But in the note, it specifically I see. Then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that
Thế là
Makoto
cái
was
này đó.
staying.
No, that's wrong. The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
There's only one person who can switch nameplates. Don't say a cat.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note. She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
You know, Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake swords because...
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
Yeah, no shit, huh?
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? What led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. It's a bit more to learn but not so debate. Còn nữa bắt đầu cảm thấy quen với non-stop debate chưa? Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple true bullets into your true cylinder. Ok, rất là nhiều true bullets khác nhau, chỉ có một cái đúng gì. Just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you have to combine the right true bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you're damaged. Okay. Choose which bullet fire. Okay. Okay, use mouse wheel cũng được. Chế độ dễ hơn thì có ít đạn sai ở trong đó hơn. For purpose, this time the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Mean đấy các bạn, độ khó nhất luôn. Ok, thở thôi nào. Shit, cái nào đây?
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword-based sneak attack!
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist!
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Cứ nói dễ nhiều.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow. Sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her.
And that's exactly what happened.
Ok, mình biết rồi. Nghĩa là cái đầu tiên ấy.
When the fighting grabbed the culprit, and that's when the first
sword-based sneak attack.
Cái này.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. Không phải sai rồi, bitch.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Yeah, man.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead! Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it! So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Broken wrist? Không, broken wrist thì đâu đúng. Her stomach. Her palm.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
What the fuck liên quan?
No, that's not it at all. I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
The fuck?
Oh my.
Oh nah, bro. Yep,
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Insult, obviously.
Tất nhiên rồi.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own. What? She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Wow. Không ngờ Sayaka lại chơi mình như vậy luôn.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Wow, Sayaka có thể bỏ hết cái tội ác lên người rồi. Không ngờ Sayaka ra mắt dạy thế luôn.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation, a totally forgettable kid, or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
Yeah, holy shit, bro.
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey!
You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who to kill her. What can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Còn nữa. Cái nào anh trai? Vẫn còn. Okay. Cái đầu hoặc là cái cuối thôi.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Cái này sao? Oh.
No, that's wrong. There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her. Remember, 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
The question, does Sayaka wrote a message and I can prove it? Left index.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
Yeah, man.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
You're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but... Looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn, it's no use, I just don't know. Kêu cô vô giúp
Rotate the
thôi.
image 180 degrees.
Đây rồi. Rồi ra rồi đó. Rotate it. I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Chuẩn rồi đấy.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Kỹ lại đi. Second's dying message reveals the real killer's name. Còn ai nữa? Ai ngoài anh nữa?
Here's my answer.
Leon.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all.
Yeah, không ngẫu nhiên đâu.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it.
Ra được chữ Leon. Mình từ phía dưới góc phía ngồi đó. Dùng cái tay phía dưới thì nó sẽ bị lệch như thế.
In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Cái này đây.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
Which killer wasn't able to get rid of? Something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. What?
Shoot!
Fuck! Chưa ngu rồi. Lại đây. When it was disposed? Oh fuck!
Shoot!
Really bro? Mình chưa ngu đến thế luôn. Tôi sợ là khi nào rồi. Không, cái cách mà coi như
I got it!
được tiêu hủy.
If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
For me?
Interesting.
À, là mày đó cô. No, that's wrong. There's another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. That's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence. Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Okay, so the person who would have had the trash room key was... Huh? Me? No! The key to the whoever was on cleaning duty.
So the only one who... The person in charge of the trash?
What? Phải là cái đầu thôi.
Shoot! The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one... The person...
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to...
No, that's wrong! Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but...
But how would you use it?
Killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was... Nè nó thôi.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
When someone turned the incinerator on, it's strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down. It was the work of fairy. Like nó ngu nữa.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass bulb that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Wouldn't be much of a challenge at all for the killer because vì hắn là baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Is that right, Leon? Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
What the fuck you mean, bro?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer!
Oh. Okay.
These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then.
Okay.
Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear.
Okay.
And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Closing argument, bro. Closing argument. Chắc là trình tự lại vụ việc ấy. Okay. You get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck, man. Have fun. Tiên là vào đây trước. Chuẩn rồi. Ok. Cái này rồi. Wow. Cái này. Ok. Cái gì à? Cái này là cái này rồi mà. Đây mà phải dùng hết. Có đúng không thế? vào cái chỗ này sao? Còn cái mặt này đây. Cái này chắc là cái này đây hả? Không sai chỗ nào? Reenact.
Here's exactly what happened.
Oh, okay.
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Right. What? Không phải như vậy à? Thế là như thế này rồi.
Here's exactly what happened. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Thôi, đúng rồi.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife.
À, đáng lẽ cái cây dao bên kia nghe mà không kỹ.
Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
Yes, sir.
The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Okay.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with it. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon. Break.
It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Quá kinh điển.
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence?
Okay, bro.
Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Okay, bro.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence?
Có evidence đó, có chứng cứ đó. Bullet time battle. Okay. Ôi là cái này. Okay. Head to head battle. We would like to refer. This is bullet time battle. Okay. Bullet time battle. BTB by the way. AKA the BTB by the way. Ok, ấn thêm gì bà? Mình nghĩ mình khá giỏi trong việc ấn gì đấy chứ. Tempo Maker, Tempo Marker. That's right. Mouse button to lock on. Mouse for opponent statement. Destroy the statement you've locked on to with the left mouse button as a Tempo Maker reach center. Okay. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Sheesh, bro. Okay. Switch out with that. Okay. Thay đổi tốc độ. Okay. We. Okay. Spot statement will appear. Okay. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot down with a true bullet. Gauge reaches 0. When you run out of time, you fail. Nothing. Good luck having fun.
When the killer broke the bathroom doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. So what did the killer use?
Take the part that the door.
I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Stupid, 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 stupid!
Yo, bình tĩnh. Okay, tới vào nào. Moment of truth. Okay.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance!
Bình định thế này. Hả? Fail? Oh, come to the end of the day with the... Oh no! Not black and too bad. Congratulations them. On the other hand, everyone else must now be punished.
Is this really the end for all of us?
Oh.
I refuse to give up yet.
Đang cho lúc nào lại sao lại thế nhỉ? Sao mình lại nó sai?
When the killer...
I refuse to acknowledge... Stupid!
Cách nào đây?
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! You lie!
Ok, hiểu rồi. Ấn chuột phải để
Where's your proof?
Cái đó ấn chuột.
You kidding me?
Ấn chuột trái để cho ấn cút hết.
Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! You lie! Shut up! Stupid!
Được rồi.
Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
Chuẩn rồi. Let's go.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
Holy
I
shit.
wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid!
Bình tĩnh.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Yeah, là mất nó rồi chứ.
Stupid!
Holy fuck. Cái gì đây?
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Nhanh thế. Mình xong rồi. B. Yeah, mình được A. Yeah, mình được loại A. Let's go. Nhưng mình không cần cái tiền nữa đâu. Mình có đủ lắm rồi.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes?
Yeah, I guess.
You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Okay.
Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Vote thôi. Mà không được vote này. Thôi đâu cũng được. Yeah, cái là Leon nữa là nó chính là người giết Sayaka. Và đúng, Sayaka là người giết đầu tiên. Cố gắng có người giết đầu tiên. Uh-oh, looks like you got it right on the money. Black in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, is none other than Leon Kuwata. Bên trong. Huh?
Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, cậu thật sự giết Sayaka.
But
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch! What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So,
Flowey.
that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'll be the one standing here. It was completely chance that I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all. Hey! Come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Cute, Holly. Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'm better off than being wrong. Because of what we came up with really is the truth. If that true is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind saw because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here, with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. Sayaka.
I
did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant. That's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
no matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
oh, she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Đang lợi dụng mình. Nói dối mình. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. What's your dad? What's that? Có quay ngược thời gian không? Tất nhiên là không rồi. Boy howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Ba-bum, ba-bum. She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside. Inside, she descended into pure madness. What did you say?
Phew!
I understand. Really, I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it, everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly in frenzy at lunch at Monokuma. Nhưng mà...
That's enough.
Đủ rồi. Bình tĩnh Makoto. Phải giữ lấy hy vọng. As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it!
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
And that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. This barely avoided punishment you did.
Yes, indeed!
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the Black and Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment?
Huh? Chấp nhận hình phạt sao?
You mean execution?
Yes, sir.
Wait a second!
Oh shit! I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself. In the heat of the moment, it was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense?
Hmm.
You forced your way into the bathroom. Did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed him. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it because you had an unrequited intent to commit murder? Wow.
So that's why.
Not. Anh đi nào cũng có động cơ giết người. Bây giờ mình mới biết rồi. Stop it. I'm never this.
Oh.
Are you sure you were closer to her than anyone? Wait, you're not? You killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either, because the one to blame is him.
Huh?
What? If it weren't for you, this would never have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We shouldn't be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Do you awaken to your sense of justice? Đó không phải là công lý, mà đúng hơn là đó là hy vọng. Hope.
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more than unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut the fuck up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
Oh, fuck.
Hey,
No more begging.
come on now.
No more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please.
Oh, shit.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star.
No.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Wow.
No!
Rồi xong đi luôn Leon rồi. Game over, Leon. Cho là có tội. Time for punishment. Hình phạt rồi. Holy fuck. Holy shit. Một cái máy bắn bóng chày. Và 100 blow. Holy fuck. There you go. There you go. Holy fuck. Fuck. Mình chết rồi. Thứ chúng ta vừa thấy, đó chính là khuôn mặt thật sự của tuyệt vọng. I mean, we can't call it that. What else can we call it?
Extreme!
Woohoo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline pumping right out of control. What's going on?
I can't take it.
I can't take this anymore. Do you really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Hey, you don't like it. All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world, except living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. What the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm sounding dark, awful, secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful, secret society type of bear.
Well...
So where are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
Seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite physical. Shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? When you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. what happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course you can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, aren't you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for the future. For sure. You think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there, just like before.
Chills!
Anyway,
Chills!
let's get to the dragon's
Chills!
punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for after all. Tất cả mọi người đang chờ sao? Mình thích phim thuật thực sự hơn là coi như nhìn người khác bị giết trước mặt.
Hey.
You say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, it's everything I've got to say. I need to save some for the fun for later. So that he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Holy fuck, mấy bạn ạ. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared of being alone. No one would try to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, nói chuyện với tôi chút được không? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. Chuyện gì? It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that. Mà tôi cô mà dễ gần quá đấy, giờ là do dễ gần đó cho nên là coi như Sayaka lợi dụng cái sự hiền hậu đó của mày đấy, dumbass.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. Mà chịu thôi, tính dễ gần mình thì đến cả mình còn có cái tính dễ gần đó mà. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that, huh? Khi mà cô lúc chết rồi thì cô nhớ vẫn còn nhớ tới mình sao? Tại sao lại thế? Kyoko. Only Sayaka will know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However,
even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she can protect you. Huh?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Oh. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what
Anyway.
it was. She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she can kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted a failure.
Right.
Attracted failure. It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends Sayaka and Leon. Keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I can never do that. No, I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How can I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. Người cực kỳ bí ẩn, Kyoko. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How do you know that I want to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh well. I'm psychic. Ok, mình trở thành Sayaka rồi.
What?
Huh? Kidding, I just have a pretty good intuition. Wow. Nhớ tới Sayaka quá nhỉ. Đúng là Makoto mà. Chapter 1 to survive. Xong chapter 1. Cháy mất 3 người rồi. To be continued. Để một cái despair bad, what the fuck. Ai mua cái thứ này á? Đúng là cái thứ dùng để giết Leon mà. Chắc mình sẽ lừa đây. Ok mọi người, mình nghĩ mình sẽ dừng video tại đây. Như vậy là cái trial đầu tiên đã xong, cái tòa án đầu tiên đã xong. Các bạn nghĩ như thế nào về cái tòa án này? Với mình thì coi như mình thấy vui vãi liền ra, mình muốn làm tiếp. Nhưng mà do là coi như mình thích mấy cái nhạc ở bên nhạc phần 2 và nhạc phần 2 nhiều hơn. Mấy cái nhạc mà lúc đang chơi, lúc mà đi tìm manh mối ấy. Mình nghĩ là coi như mình sẽ làm cái gì đó vào video lần sau, có thể thay đổi cái gì đó, bạn không biết được. Nhưng mà cái đó thì mình nghiên cứu thôi, nếu không được thì cứ chơi tiếp, còn nếu được thì cứ nhiều ai biết. Ok thì coi như mình sẽ dừng video tại đây. Nếu như các bạn thích video này thì hãy để lại một like, một share cho video này và một subscribe cho kênh của mình để mình có động lực làm thêm những video hay hơn ở video này nữa. Ok thì đây là Bon và hẹn gặp lại mọi người ở video lần sau. Tạm biệt mọi người. Bye bye.